Good morning, and thank you for joining me on another episode where I take a book and from that book I find a bar. Now, a bar is a short, valuable nugget of information for us to feed our minds. This is
Breakfast Bars! Breakfast Bars!
Breakfast Bars! This is Breakfast Bars!
Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Breakfast Bars where we focus on feeding our minds one bar at a time. Hope you're having a great week. Check in with me on Instagram. Let me know how's it going. Things you're reading. Anything you want to say. Also, of course, make sure to leave a review on the podcast. That'd be dope if you did that. Greatly appreciate it. I see the numbers going up a little bit. We're going up. The ratings, there's a few more, so thank you all for that, and continue to spread the word, and let's grow this thing together. Today's book is 5% More. I could even apply that to what I was just talking about, growing the podcast. 5% more. Making small changes to achieve extraordinary results. 5% More by Michael Alden. It's a nice, simple, concise book. What can I say? Definitely some bars in here. Page 172. Opened it up immediately. Dope bar that I'm about to break down right now. So here is the bar. It's about goal setting. He says, first I have my vision. Then I have my goal, and within my goal, I have an objective. I think this is very important. Everyone can say, oh, I have a goal. Everyone can set a goal. They can say, oh, it's a SMART goal. They can say, oh, it's a whatever goal. How many goals do we reach? How many goals do we even actively pursue consistently to get there? I think a lot of the time, and the reality is that's not often that's the case, because there's no vision. You need something that's going to a future sight that's going to keep you going when it sucks, when most people would stop. You need that vision that's going to keep you going to that goal. But I like, so it's starting with a vision of what it's going to look like. Then there's a goal you want to achieve, and then an objective. So another way to think about it, and it's exactly the same thing, is reverse engineering, where you start at the end and then you reverse engineer back what you'd have to do on the smaller scale to ultimately get there. But I was excited when I opened this, and this was the bar, because I want to share with you all how I look at goal setting and how I goal set. It's something I learned from my mentor, Nee, with his company, I'm Not You, and his program, Killer Instinct. I've talked about it here before. But it's okay, so first I'll explain it. Also, if you guys don't know, I have a rap song out on Spotify. It's called Momentum, and my name is Coop, COOP . And how I think about goals and setting goals is the ending to the first verse in there. So go check it out, but I'll tell you right now what it is that I say. What I say is, I want to create dividends for generations. That's the ultimate win. The ultimate win is the vision. I use that ultimate win to set up the result wins, but then I forget those and focus on the control ones. So you have the ultimate wins, then your result wins, then your control wins. And the reason I like that framework so much is because what we were talking about before on earlier episode this week of what you can and can't control. yesterday's episode with Jocko Willink. You can't control everything. So if you set a big goal and you don't reach it, there can be some negativity, that pain there that makes you maybe not hinders yourself and not to continue to go after something else because you set a lofty goal and you didn't get there. And now you feel bad that you didn't do it. Now you don't feel worthy, etc. But you need to still have that vision up there, that ultimate goal, that North Star to keep going after. But then along the way, you're going to have some results. If I want to run a marathon, well, then I'm going to eventually at some point have a result goal of a half marathon. But can I control that a time I'm going to run or when the half marathon is going to happen? You may think yes, but no. I mean, look at COVID. How many people were running, had races set up, and then boom, nothing. Everything's canceled. You can't challenge yourself when you set a goal on thinking about what you can and actually can't control of it. So then you realize, no, you actually can't control running a half marathon by 3 months from now. What you can control, which is the control goals, running 4 times a week, running twice a week, running certain miles on Monday, certain miles on Wednesday, whatever it is, those are stuff you can control. And when you build and when you have those control goals, that is what builds the momentum, because now you're winning. Before you even get to the North Star or anywhere near it, you're already winning on that small scale, which then builds that momentum, gets you excited, gets you pumped. And then you just re-up is what we call it. You re-up, and then, okay, you hit those, boom. What's the next tier? Move up, boom. Keep going and keep getting closer and closer to that ultimate goal, or the different results that you're setting for yourself. So again, the bar from the book today, page 172, is first I have my vision, then I have my goal, and within my goal I have an objective. My personal bar from my song Momentum is create dividends. I have my ultimate win, use that to set up my result wins, but then I forget those and focus on the control ones. I will revive the momentum today, get up and continue to run. So set your control goals, detach. Oh, that was another important thing. Detach, I say, then I forget those and focus on the control ones, because it's important to have that lofty North Star, but then I'll break down a book here. It's coming coming in a few weeks. But the 7 spiritual laws of success, one of them is the law of detachment. You need to be open to everything and attached to none. So, piecing all of that together, yes, have a big vision, but as crazy as it sounds, then detach from it and only focus on what you can control. Implement that framework. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear some feedback. Take care. Thank you again for tuning in to another episode. Just a reminder, you can find Breakfast Bars on iTunes, YouTube, and Instagram by searching Breakfast Bars. On Instagram, it's at breakfast.bars. Would mean a lot to me if you left me a review, subscribed, follow, and of course, if you find value in Breakfast Bars, if you like hearing them daily, go ahead and please share it with a friend, someone you know that wants to receive some daily bars.